They say show don't tell, and I'm pretty sure they were not referring to my pre-deadlift warm-ups. Since it's hypertrophy, we'll also try to not be an asshole this week like we were. Same goal as last time. The only clock in here is the Misfits clock, so I can't exactly show you what time it is, but just trust me that it's 4:30, and I want to be out of here by 5:30 so that I can get a snack and another snack, and then get ready for beddies and get a nice sleep and probably edit a video because I'm way behind. It's really difficult to show not tell when you do literally the same thing every video. Oh, right now, I'm pulling out my back from, well, here down to there. I keep a hand under my butt, usually both hands, except my hand is holding the phone just so that I don't apply too much pressure to the lumbar spine, because that's no bueno. But you want to be able to roll out the erectors. You don't want to mess up your spine. And then I go into the side because my lats poke out from my back. They don't distort my arms as long as your Uncle Todd does. He's got invisible lat syndrome, but I do struggle to, my back is itchy, get through doors. And then we're switching sides. Can you see? There it is. Show don't tell. I do struggle to get through doors sometimes, and I know what you're saying is, that's very conceited, and no one struggles to get through doors. You're probably right. I might just be overcompensating, because I can always just squeeze my arms in real tight and get through, but it's a little easier to step sideways through it. And then after we do both lats, we get a little snap, crackle, poppies going, and in one motion we go to the floor, grab this, yeah, and then we do press ups. So these press ups are for spinal health. I had a herniated disc the size of a golf ball in my L5S1 a couple years ago, and this stretch thing, what it does is, imagine your discs like a jelly donut, and you're stepping on the jelly donut, the jelly is going to squeeze out of the hole of the jelly donut. Sorry, I'm just watching the clock on my phone with my face there, but that's what's going on in your spine. You don't want to just and just like grab on with your teeth of your spine and just hold on for dear life. You want to softly nibble and pull it inwards. That's what we're doing with this. And then this is one of the things that my PT Dwayne Chioda gave me. This is actually pretty much the only thing that I did consistently, and I guess I can say now that it cured me of a herniated disc. The next movement after an extended break is child's pose from yoga, and that gets it's also a spinal health thing. And it also opens up your hips, because you don't want to be stressing your hips out way too much every time you go to the gym. Let me walk up a little. I take a wide base with my knees. I kind of make a 90-degree angle with my toes. And then I just go kind of in plank mode and push back. And I'll hold this for about a minute. And I'm counting in my head, so I know it's not 100% accurate, but I counted a minute in my head. Shout outs to people who can actually count a minute in any sort of loaded position. And then I go into cat cows, and this kind of just snap, crackles, and pops the back in both ways that the press ups and the child's pose does, but it also gets the thoracic spine, thoracic spine, along with the lumbar spine. So you kind of get ready to be a cat throwing up, or like an angry cat. You go up, and then you try to look as close to Kim Kardashian as possible. So up, down, and push your butt up. And like that. we are done with our spinal stuff. And the cat-cows do a little bit of activation in your abs because it is technically an ab movement. And then we've got 4 more different movements. One of the movements, you need a long band, and the band tension doesn't matter. You don't want to go too heavy with it because we're doing activation. We are not building muscle. You just stick you in there. And there, it's band pull-aparts. So 20 reps, you can choke it in closer if you want more tension, but that's unnecessary. So that activates the triceps, the biceps, the lats, and the pecs, because you actually use your pecs on all 3 movements, so it's important to keep healthy pectoral muscles, because I've seen people tear a pec on squats. I've gotten a pec cramp on bench. I've torn a pec cramp on deadlift, that one. And I've torn a pec on bench, so I want to keep that healthy. And the last movement, if I can set this up. No, I can't set it up. I can do this. Hopefully, you can see what's going on. I don't know if your view of that was absolute garbage, but basically you set up on a wall with a hip circle band, and you put your hands in between it, and you basically go one side at a time, and that activates the traps and the lats. So we're doing a lot of lat activation. The last 2 movements I recently picked up from Joe Sullivan. You need a band on, like, tied to something, and then with the first movement, you palm up and you basically stretch the upper body like that. And in the second movement, you go palm down, and then you kind of twist your whole body, getting a stretch from your forearms all the way through to your toes. So that is what we will do. Like this. And there you have it. That's my pre-lift warm-up. I mean, I guess you guys also saw me doing a little bit of a poopy-poop too. Took me about 15 minutes. I'm gonna edit transition times down so that you guys aren't staring at wet paint dry. Because I'm talking to you and I'm self-conscious about how long it's gonna take, but all the hold times were accurate. But usually what happens is I end up procrastinating by looking at memes on Facebook, Instagram. There's some pretty cute e-girls on Instagram, like Desi, Holofox, Cat Bat Cosplay. I follow only cosplayers. You would think that my Instagram is full of lifting since I'm a lifter, but nah. I like, in my free time, I like patroning. Well, not exactly patroning because I don't simp. I'm not rich enough to simp. Just wait until these videos start getting monetized. Oh boy. But I like to watch those videos. It's not in a perverted way, you dummies. They're just all nostalgic characters from shows that I watched, video games that I used to play. It's cool to see them come alive. So that's what I do. And yeah, they're pretty cute.
Wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned.
Shit. It's already 5:30. Curse you, Instagram.
long, so put the pedal to the floor. The enemy, my drill, my energy, and available. I'ma tell him I send away, go ahead with the clouds. I got to the top of the night, shape, thinking that about some astronaut. Blasting off the planet, rocking cross cannons, dropping in the hatable. Because I had it, now had I thought about wreaking havoc on an opposition. Kinda shocking, it was static with precision. I'm automatic, quarterback in the close.
Gang, gang.
Don't need it.
First time I did this machine in here, I couldn't get the stack. Now I got the stack in bands. 1,000,000 pounds of bands. I should probably use the fish hook. It's 7:10. Fuck! But for realsies though, my wife came in and she needed my help running the mono, so that's why it took extra long. It's not because I was browsing memes the entire time.